Hi, I'm Andy, one of the directors here at Impact EPoS. I'd just like to talk to you today just to give you a quick overview of what kind of solutions we would suggest for different type of businesses. We'll be talking about a bar with table service. I did a small restaurant. So in this instance, we'll imagine that they've got, say, 2 tills behind the bar and 2 additional rooms, which might till in each. It's similar to a site that I've recently done. So what I would suggest would be each one of the terminals would be running Touchpoint software, and they're all linked to TouchOffice Web back office software, all developed by ICRTouch. So the bar transactions would be very straightforward. I would suggest a card integration. In this particular example, I'll be using the Dojo one. So at the bar, the operator signs on, puts the sales through, hits the card button, it goes straight through to the card machine, and the customer pays. Very straightforward. But let's say the customer wants to go and sit at a table, place an order for drinks. So we'll bring up a floor plan on the till, set the table, open it, and then we can record the sales against it and then press send. If we're doing it out of the bar tills, the orders don't need to go anywhere because the bar knows about it. If they're at one of the ordering stations in the additional rooms, then the drinks orders will automatically come through to a printer or screen. I'll get to that. So those can be taken to the table automatically. And then when the customer wants to place the order for the food, that can be done at the order stations or the bar by selecting the table, opening it, and adding the items. But we also have an option to add on a device running Pocket Touch software, and that would enable the waiting staff the order at the table and then send it directly from the table. By ordering it at the table, the drinks and food will get sent through immediately. Now, with the food and drinks orders, you can have it going through to a kitchen printer, so they can just get the printout and manage it that way. But we also have the option to have a screen in the kitchen running Touch Kitchen. So that will have the orders come through, they'll pop up, and the bar or kitchen staff can interact with those, and the orders can be viewed on multiple screens very easily. So that's a very easy way to manage sort of quite complex menus, and in a larger kitchen, it can be a useful way to manage it by different stations. So you might have, say, the main station starters. There's all sorts of ways that it can be done. So it's a very easy way to do that, but everybody can see and interact with the screen and select when the items are ready. And they can also notify through to the bar or the waiting station that the food has been prepped. So the waiting staff can then go and get it. So it's a very, very easy way to manage it. So when it comes time to pay, there's a couple of ways for the customer to get the bill. The traditional way would be they would ask for the bill, somebody would go to the till point, run off a bill and give it to the customer. Nowadays, you also have the option using the payment devices to print off a bill at the table. So when you're at the table, you can bring up a list of all the open tables, select the table, press bill, and it will print a quick bill at the table for the customer. And at that point, you can immediately see the table, hit payment on it, and then pay it off. Very straightforward. The customers can also pay separately at that point if they wish to. And then when the transaction is finalized, the till will be updated and the table closed. Obviously, you could also just go to a till point, open up the table, and hit card and pay that way. But it's useful to have options, particularly at the table. So additional options that might be useful in this scenario, we've mentioned Touch Kitchen, but you could also have the online ordering. So whether that's for a takeaway service for somebody to come and collect it, or someone who's actually in the bar, street restaurant, wanting to place the order directly on their phone themselves. That's very easy to do with the Buy Table and Touch Takeaway solutions. As the transactions are being entered in on the till and also the handhelds, that information is being sent up to TouchOffice Web, which gives you very in-depth sales and stock reporting. And it also lets you make all of your changes to pricing, menus, etc. Sales is uploaded in real time, It's a very complete solution, and if you'd like to have a chat with us and arrange for us to come in and run a demo of it, we're happy to do that and discuss this and other options. If you'd like to do that, our contact details are in the link below. Thank you.